Hey there, welcome to Movie Review Mom. I'm the mom and I do the movie reviews. And if you've never visited my channel before, yay, I'm so glad you're here. My goal is to give you the heads up on filmmaking quality and content so that you can make the best decision as to whether or not you want to spend time or money or both watching a specific movie. So the specific movie I'm reviewing today is called Adeline. This lovely movie is now available on Amazon Prime and Apple TV streaming for pay or purchase. The movie is rated PG and is an hour and 37 minutes. And my movie review mom grade is a B+. So I'm going to give you an overview in a nutshell, and then I'll point out things I liked and didn't like, as well as offer tips for parents, themes worth talking about, interesting lines, funny lines, and even recommendations for other movies that I think you'll also like if you like this one, and vice versa. You know what I mean? Like if you like the other movies, then you'll probably like this one too. All right, let's dive in. So in a nutshell, the story is about a small Midwestern community that becomes the epicenter for miracles when a mysterious woman brings a healing horse to town. It's a sweet, clean, family-friendly movie of faith, hope, and healing. And what makes it even more special is that it's based on a true story. So here's the list of things that I really liked about the movie. So most of the actors will be completely unfamiliar to viewers. However, if you were a Dukes of Hazzard fan, you'll immediately recognize John Schneider as the sheriff in this movie. I like that the characters in the movie look like real people and not celebrities, influencers, and big movie stars. There is some beautiful cinematography that features this part of the country, which is lovely. Now, I lived in Georgia and experienced several tornadoes, but not quite like the dramatic one that's featured in this movie. It's pretty scary, though. Based on the location, it seems like this movie is somewhere in Pennsylvania. I mean, it says Midwestern, but there's this very sweet family who happen to be Amish, and they come into town to offer help after the tornado. And so that's why I'm thinking it's somewhere near Pennsylvania where a lot of Amish people live. What a generous community and giving tradition they've created. And I love that element of the story. Animals really can heal our souls. During the rolling credits, we actually get to see real photos of the real Adeline, the horse, and some of the events that were shown in this movie. There's a lovely musical score, and there's some light humor, mostly centered around the busy bee lady who's the town's gossip. The movie spotlights Native American wisdom as well. There's nothing offensive, and it's just an inspirational movie, especially geared toward Christians. Now, some of the things that I didn't like. Some of the dialogue is cheesy, stiff, and cliched. I always want Christian movies to do well so that we have clean, profanity-free movies to choose from for our family viewing. Unfortunately, many of them look very amateur and are super predictable. So this one's better than many that I've seen before, yet it still has a few cringe moments. While many of the actors seem like real naturals, there are still a few bad acting moments. I hate seeing Christians portrayed as simplistic or hypocrites in movies. And that happens a lot coming from Hollywood, right? However, there are hypocrites in every religion. So it drives me nuts that they always drive it home about Christians. This is a Christian-based movie. And so it's revealing some weaknesses that all Christians have in a way that demonstrates some character development. So that's the good news. And I am a Christian and I do believe in miracles. I worry, though, that after watching the movie, some people will believe that horses are the only ones who can heal them, or that the horses can heal everything and everyone. And so, be careful, but this provides opportunity for discussion. Now, ultimately, those who are not Christians will probably not be interested in watching this movie at all once they find out there is a faith-based element in it. And yet they can still be touched by the sweet lesson of the healing nature of animals in general, how they really do heal our souls. All right, let me give you some tips for parents. There's a girl who burns down buildings. She's a pyromaniac, has some issues. Some children are seen in wheelchairs. There's an autistic child. that's seen frequently. People are in perilous situations due to an unexpected tornado. But the good news is there's no profanity. And again, nothing really objectionable in this movie. It's very family friendly for all ages. Some of the themes that are illustrated well are kindness, healing, faith, community, supporting one another, seeing the good in each other, the power of horses, but all animals really, and how challenges bring growth and insight. So I always write down funny lines and interesting lines on my written review at moviereviewmom.com. I didn't write down any funny lines. Nothing really made me laugh out loud. I think maybe I snickered a little inside. But I'll share an interesting line that I thought was really good. It's spoken by a boy named Jason in the movie. He's played by Jake Satow. And he says, "We don't get to choose the bad things that happen to us. No sense comparing." And another character finally has that realization as well. You can be angry with God when bad things happen in your life, or you can look at what are the lessons to be learned and how those challenges and trials can help us develop Christ-like qualities and characters and use it as a growth opportunity. All right, that's it for my review. But before I go, let me give you recommendations for 3 movies that I instantly thought of as I was watching this. The first one is another movie called Miracles from Heaven, also based on a true story. It's very sweet. Another one that I really enjoyed is called Blue Miracle, also based on a true story. And then the third one is called Breakthrough, also based on a true story. All of them are true. And of course, they're directed really more towards a religious, specifically a Christian viewing audience. However, they're very sweet and could touch your heart, no matter whatever your faith is, that it can inspire you to just simply believe in God and trust in his judgment and his will and that kind of thing. All right, that's it. I hope if you watch this movie, you'll enjoy it. And until the next video, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.